Hello and welcome to a review of Kamen Rider Sango, the one who would defeat Ichigo and Nigo. This is an S.H.Figuarts figure of Kamen Rider Sango from the movie Kamen Rider Taisen GP. The box is sort of the more similar to Drive, smaller boxes with a black overall, with the logo in the corner there. S.H.Figuarts, it's a new standard figure series that incorporates a band action figure art under the theme, pursuing character expression through humanoid action. And this is a very nice dark color here, with a nice green silhouette of the figure that looks good enough to be a photo of the actual suit, because most of the joints are covered. On the side here you have a really nice silhouette of Sango right there. On the top of the box it says S.H.Figuarts, really upping the class of the box design with this whole color scheme and layout. And on the back there, because this is the Hong Kong version, so it has a sticker up right here that sort of ruins it, but you still see Sango in his signature poses and Rider kicking. Inside the box you have a survey card as well as an instruction sheet. If you do want to take a closer look at the box art, the instruction sheet, as well as a photo shoot of the figure, please feel free to head over to the Facebook link or Flickr link in the video description below. Next thing inside the box, you have the figure and all the accessories in two separate trays. So in fact he could have been in a standard S.H.Figuarts box, but going with the small coffin shape, the box is thicker than the other ones because it has this whole piece to go underneath. So pop this open. Sango did have a plastic sheet around his neck for protecting the plastic, I guess, which I've already removed. On the top tray, apart from the fist, hands already attached to the body. He also has his relaxed hands, very open hands, and some posing hands for his signature poses. And the bottom tray here, you can remove these plastic trays like so. He only has a relaxed scarf, unlike other Ichigo Nigo riders who has a action scarf. He does not have that. He has a rider kick effects part which can separate for easier access to put the foot in there, similar to the other Showa riders who had rider kicks, as well as two replacement jet engines to go on his belt that include flying effects. Let's go through the articulation of Kamen Rider Sango right here. Double neck joints, a ball peg up and underneath his neck, down, sideways, sideways. The scarf does stop quite a lot of the head movement. The horns here, the antennae here, are soft-ish, but still feel like they'll snap off if I bend this too far. The scarf is on the ball peg, but it's very, very tight. It's actually very annoying to plug on because it's just too tight. But I do feel like I'm not going to break this because the material is very soft. It's a standard double ball peg system. So you got the rotating feel here, full rotation on the upper arm. Shoulder pad comes down, it's on a little swiveling joint on a little ball peg. Arm goes up, down, full rotation here, double elbow joint. Fist is on a little ball peg, down a swiveling joint. Some macho metal chains there because they're so small they can't be plastic. And torso goes up, double ball joints again, goes down, sideways, sideways. Huge space of movement here. The middle piece of his armor is actually on a little it actually pushes up and down to make it easier for you to move his body and not get in the way. Leg goes down, up, rotates quite a lot, despite looking like it will be one of the newer joints. There's a ball there. It's not. It's more like a Kamen Rider double, but it's just the shape of it, and the joints are hidden very well here. Forward, back, double knee joint, toe goes up, not down, leg goes down, up, sideways, sideways, and there are no boot prints underneath. I absolutely love the design of Kamen Rider Sango right here. It's like when they're doing the suits, they're like, well, when we make this a toy, how do we cover up the S.H.Figuarts joints? Because this figure covers those joints so nicely in all the important places, and the arms and the upper, especially the hips, the way his trousers and gloves are designed, they cover up so much of the articulation and makes this figure looks so good in the camera and makes it look like an actual suit more than most of the other S.H.Figuarts, and that's just really, really good. Molding is really, really good as well. Not many, you know, molding lines anywhere. It's all hidden very well. Just like the joints. The paint job is also very nice. When this was first shown in the advertising photography, people were like, oh, the color seems a bit off. How's it gonna look, you know, compared to the actual suit in the movie? Then when we actually get it, fortunately, this actual figure standing right in front of me looks just gorgeous in terms of the color. So, and I like, you know, I like the way the belt's loose from the body and it looks very good. I like the little metal chains, actually metal chains. I like the little shocker logos on the cuffs on his arms and his leg. They all look very nice. The green, the black, and the gold all fit very nicely together. I like that the horns, despite being a very thin material, doesn't feel like it's going to snap that easily compared to a lot of antenna we've had in the past that feel like sort of brittle plastic paper clips that need to be very careful and you know, just not drop it. This guy, it feels like if I do drop him, his antenna might not snap at all. The compound eyes are also very sharp, very detailed here, and the overall look of him is just pretty amazing. For a character based on the original Kamen Rider and the evolution of it, I think this one looks so much better than the Kamen Rider suits from Kamen Rider the first and the next, which a lot of people have compared to because it's like a darker color, like those suits, and this one just looks so much nicer. In terms of accessories, he definitely has the enough hands. The special effects part, the rider kick special effects part, while nice to have, is kind of annoying to use. It has a tendency of splitting in half. That's just really annoying. Supposedly it's meant to be an easy snap-on, snap-off thing. You're supposed to be able just to plug the foot in it and it should stay out there. But once you split it for the first time, it splits very easily the second time, third time, fourth time, etc, etc. So that special effects part I'd rather not deal with. Plus pushing it together, it has the pointy bits. It is made of hard plastic and has a tendency of stabbing my hand. It's not comfortable to deal with, and so I probably won't use that ever again, since if you like doing special effects photography, then good for you. For me, I could easily just Photoshop this special effect in and that'd be just fine. It's nice to have, but it wasn't executed too well. The other two effects part for his jet exhaust on his belt, those are made of soft material, thank God, and those feel very good to mess around in the hand. They don't really hurt when you stab your hand in it, because like I said, it's soft material, soft enough to be comfortable to handle, and that's good. And plugging them in, they do restrict articulation a little bit, they do get in the way of the legs, but it's not too much of an issue, and those are absolutely fine. He only has one scarf piece for a relaxed pose. I do wish he does have a sort of flying scarf, but you know, in the movie he does drive a car instead. But it just would be nice to have that extra piece, since they could have just recast, repainted the Ichigo and Nigo scarves, and that would have been fine, pretty much. Would have been a bit repetitive, but it would have been fine. So they could have done that, but they haven't, which is a bit annoying. But all in all, I was worried that him being in a smaller box with the newer riders, he might be lacking in accessories, in his accessory count. But fortunately, he comes with just as enough accessories as most of the other Showa riders, and since he is a rider based on the Showa design formula, that's absolutely fine. He does have enough accessories here, so that's great. I do wonder if eventually they will release the Tricyclone car. That'll be super expensive, but I guess it'd be a nice car to have for a lot of people. But as of right now, this figure is simply gorgeous. He poses very well, and the accessory count is decent for the price that they're charging for him. I got him for $280. Most of the shops are selling him for $300, you know, or $290. So I think that's a very reasonable price for such a good figure. Phew. If you like this video, please click, well, the like button, the subscribe button to this channel if you haven't done so already, and of course leave a comment below on how you think about this figure and what do you think about this figure. What do you think of maybe Kamen Rider GP in general, and if that film was good, and if you've seen the 4 Kamen Rider Yongo yet, Kamen Rider 4, the complimentary web series that came with this movie, that was pretty awesome. I won't spoil the end, but it got the feels. And if you want to support this channel, you can watch my videos without any ad block, and you can watch the other Kamen Rider S.H.Figuarts like Drive and Ichigo that I've reviewed on my site, as well as a lot of the different Kamen Rider bikes. And you can support this channel even further by heading over to the Patreon page in the link below and supporting me there. I can make more videos. If more people support me, I can make this a full-time thing. If enough people support me, and hopefully people will think that the information I put in these videos will be useful to for them to judge if they want to purchase something or not. But most importantly, take care, have a nice day, henshin. See you soon.